Hello, friends, and welcome to Miss Debbie's Storybook STEM. I'm so happy you're here to join me. Before we get started with our lesson, let's sing our hello song. Here goes. It's time to wave our hands and say hello, hello. It's time to wave our hands and say hello, hello. I'm so happy that you are here. Are you ready to have some fun? Let's smile and wave our hands and say hello. Hello, friends, and welcome again to Miss Debbie's Storybook STEM. Today, we are going to be talking about something that we need to smile, to eat, and to talk. And not only do we need this thing, animals need them too. Can you think about what Miss Debbie might be talking about? There's a clue behind us on the wall. A big smile with some big white beautiful teeth. That's right. We are going to be talking about teeth today. Animals have teeth and we have teeth. But if you take a look around, there's so many different animals and people that have teeth. Look around you. Does your mom have teeth? Yeah. Your dad, your brothers, your sisters, you have teeth. And what about your cat or your dog? Yeah, the mailman, the fireman, everybody has teeth. Teeth are so important. Without teeth, we wouldn't be able to eat the things that we love to eat. So we are going to look into why animals have different teeth than we do. Do you have any idea why they might have different teeth than we have? We have white teeth, and they all kind of look the same. There are 4 teeth on top. Those are called our incisors, and 4 on the bottom. Those are incisors. Those are called the canines, and those teeth are very important because we eat meat. Then the rest of our teeth on the top and the bottom are called molars or premolars. Now, if you look at different animals like a tiger who has big canines, pointy teeth, or an elephant who has big pointy teeth that are tusks, but the rest of his teeth are flat like our molars. So many different animals have so many different teeth. And that is because we all eat different kinds of food. Can you think of some of your favorite types of food that you like to eat? Did I hear pizza? Macaroni and cheese? Maybe bagels or pretzels? Apples, bananas? There's so much delicious food out there. Well, guess what? Not all animals can eat all kinds of foods. Like, let's say an elephant. An elephant can't eat a steak. An elephant eats plants. What about a tiger? A tiger can't eat plants. A tiger eats meat. A tiger does not have the type of teeth he needs to eat plants. So those type of animals that we are talking about are in 3 different categories. The first one is called a carnivore. And the second one is called a herbivore. And the third one is called an omnivore. Can you stand up on 2 feet and get ready to shout those words with me? Because they are our scientific words of the day. Are we ready? 1. Oh, and don't forget to jump up and down when you say them. 1, 2, 3. Carnivore, omnivore, herbivore. Very good. Those are our scientific words of the day. And now we're going to get ready to read our storybook called What If You Had Animal Teeth? We're going to look at all the pages and see what we would look like if we had different kinds of animal teeth. Before we get started with our book, Miss Debbie wanted to talk about something. The teeth that you have in your mouth right now are baby teeth. Eventually, you are going to start to lose these teeth very slowly, one at a time. Most times you start to lose your 2 top front teeth first. Then, as you lose teeth, new teeth grow in. And those are called your adult teeth. And those are going to be the teeth that you're going to have for the rest of your life. Now, this book talks about what teeth would come in when your two front baby teeth fall out. So this is going to be fun. And when we read the book, I want you to think about what animal you would love to be because you like his teeth the most. Okay, are we ready? Here goes. What If You Had Animal Teeth by Sandra Markle and illustrated by Howard McWilliam. So you've lost your front teeth. Before you know it, two new ones will push right into their space. But what if an animal's teeth grew in instead? Beaver. If you had beaver teeth, your front teeth would never stop growing, so you could gnaw all the stuff you like day after day for all your life. Beaver teeth. Great white shark. If you had great white shark teeth, you'd never have to worry about losing a tooth. There'd always be a new tooth growing behind it, ready to slide into place, and there'd never be a gap in your bite. Look at all those teeth. A narwhal. What would you use your tusk for if you were a narwhal? Would you poke around to find fish or fight off your enemies? Or would you feel your way through the dark parts of the ocean? Even scientists wonder what a narwhal does with its tusk. The elephant. If you had elephant tusks as your front teeth, they would be super strong too. You could easily lift and move your bed or even the family car. And no one would bully you, not even tigers. See the tiger? He looks like he's afraid of that boy with elephant teeth. Rattlesnake. If you had rattlesnake fangs, your front teeth would inject deadly venom. So your teeth would be all you'd need to fight enemies or to catch the food you need to eat. Naked mole rat. Ew. If you had naked mole rat teeth, front teeth, you could move each tooth separately to the left or the right. They'd work just like chopsticks for picking up food, bite by bite. Vampire bat. If you had vampire bat front teeth, you wouldn't have to worry about them chipping since they'd lack a hard enamel coat. The edges would wear away easily and always stay sharp. Those teeth look very sharp. Hippopotamus teeth. If you had hippopotamus front teeth, you'd never need to brush. Your upper teeth would grind against your lower ones, keeping them clean and white. Oh, my son wishes he had hippopotamus teeth. Bengal tiger. If you had Bengal tiger front teeth, they'd be strongly anchored in your jaw. You could bite and hold tight while dragging something as heavy as 5 times your weight. Those are strong teeth. Crocodile. If you had crocodile front teeth, your teeth would stick out when you closed your mouth. You wouldn't need to open wide when you went to the dentist or gave a toothy grin. He looks silly. Crocodile teeth. Camel teeth. If you had camel front teeth and ate tough stuff 8 hours a day, as camels do, by the time you were a grown-up, your front teeth would be no more than tiny stubs. Wow, they eat a lot. Animal teeth could be cool for a while, but you don't use your front teeth to cut down trees or scare off enemies. You don't need them to dig tunnels or bite really tough stuff, and you never lift the family car with your teeth, even for fun. So what kind of front teeth are right for you? Let's see. Luckily, you don't have to choose. The teeth that replace those you lost will be people teeth. They'll be what you need to bite apples, carrots, corn on the cob, just what you need to help you talk, and best of all, to help you show off your nice white smile. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that book with Miss Debbie, and now we're going to get into some fun STEM activities about animal teeth. For our scientific words of the day, the first one was herbivore. And a herbivore is an animal that only likes to eat plants. Some examples of our herbivores are cows, horses. We have, let's see here, I know bunnies like to eat only plants, and giraffe, and an elephant. Now, the second group of animals are called omnivores. We are omnivores because we like to eat plants and meat. Different ideas of plants and meat could be lettuce, apples, steak, chicken. We like to eat all kinds of food. Pizza. Pizza's not a plant or a meat, but it's very yummy. It's a mix of things. Now, the last group of animals are called carnivores, and these animals only like to eat meat. Do you think you could tell Miss Debbie an animal that's a carnivore? Maybe one that we read about in our book? That's right, a tiger. You can't see it on this one, but a tiger has very sharp canines for biting and tearing and eating meat. Other animals that like to eat meat are polar bears, lions, a wolf or a fox, all different kinds of animals. And another animal that is an omnivore like us is a pig. A pig likes to eat plants and animals. And also a mouse likes to eat plants and meat, I should say. A raccoon likes plants and meat, and so does a bear. So we have a lot of similarities with other animals that are omnivores. Now, what we're going to do here is Miss Debbie has included a printable. This is called Chew, Bite, and Chomp. And if you don't have a printer at home, you don't need this to do the activity. All Miss Debbie wants you to do is think about the types of teeth that you use to eat the foods that you love. I want you to really think about what teeth you're using. Now, your very front teeth are your incisors, and there are 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom. Those are your very front teeth. Those are the teeth that make the initial bite into the food you're eating. So when you eat an apple, you put it into your mouth and you bite it with your incisors. Those are the first sharp teeth that make a bite into your food. The next teeth you have are your canines, and those are really sharp teeth, kind of like the tiger's teeth. And these are going to rip the food that needs to be ripped and broken into smaller pieces, like a bagel. We can't just put a bagel in our mouth and take a bite with our front teeth. It's too hard. And pizza, we need our canines to help us rip the food apart into smaller pieces. And last but not least are our molars. Molars are the bigger teeth in the back. They kind of look like Legos. They have a little bit of bumps on them, and they help grind your food before it goes down into your belly. So we've learned today that we all have different teeth because we eat different foods. Now, what I want you to do now is have fun at home pretending to be different animals wearing different teeth. You're going to need a mirror for this activity. And if you have an empty paper towel roll here, maybe some empty toilet paper rolls, and Miss Debbie has included a printable for you to cut out some elephant tusks, some beaver teeth, and some shark teeth. So you're going to put these up against where your front teeth are and see what you would look like in the mirror wearing different animal teeth. Now we know that a narwhal tusk sticks out of the top of his head. These are elephant tusks. You could use these if you don't have a printable, and you could put one on one side of your mouth and one on the other side of your mouth, and imagine what it would be like to have tusks. You could pretend you're a tiger too. And then we have the shark teeth. You could pretend that you're a shark and put those in front, and beaver teeth. Now, do you notice that the beaver teeth are orange? All the other teeth are white. Beaver's teeth are so strong because they have iron in them. And that makes them almost as strong as metal. That's why beavers can cut down trees with their teeth. Could you imagine being able to cut down a tree with your teeth? So have fun pretending that you are different animals wearing different animal teeth. The next activity Miss Debbie has planned for you is a fun math activity. And we can pretend that this is our mouth or a hippo's mouth or any other kind of animal's mouth. Now, what we're going to do is I have sent out a printable to you, and you can cut out the mouthpiece on any color paper you'd like. And there's also a tongue here. You're going to need some paper, some scissors to cut out your paper, some glue, and a die or a deck of cards with numbers on them. And Miss Debbie is using mini marshmallows to pretend that they are my teeth. If you don't have mini marshmallows, you might be able to use some dry cereal, or you could simply just color in the teeth as we go along. So you can play this by yourself, or you can play this with a friend or someone in your family. And you are going to roll the die, see what the number is by counting the dots, 1, 2, 3, and that means Miss Debbie gets to fill in 3 of my teeth. Now to do this, I have made 10 circles on each side because you have 20 teeth. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on one side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other side. So before you start filling it in, you can make little circles so you know where you're going to put your teeth. So Miss Debbie, roll the 3. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of my marshmallow, and I'm going to push it down. There's 1, and 2, and 3. Now, if you don't want to glue them down and continue playing with your marshmallows, you can do that too. So you are going to roll the die and see who is the first person to fill in all the teeth on your mouth. And then when you're done, you're going to put a little bit of glue on the back of your tongue, and you are going to glue it down so you have your very own mouth full of teeth. So you might be wondering why it's so important to take care of your teeth. Your mom and dad might remind you to brush your teeth every day, twice a day. And you say, oh, I don't want to brush my teeth. Well, guess what? It's so important to brush your teeth because after you lose your baby teeth and your new adult teeth come in, they're the only teeth you get. We're not as lucky as sharks to grow new teeth every day. So we have to make sure we really take care of the teeth that we have. Now, in order to take care of the teeth that we have, we need a toothbrush, we need some floss, and some toothpaste. And what we have here are some activities to practice with brushing our teeth and flossing our teeth. If you have some Legos or some bigger Legos, Duplo blocks, smaller Legos will work too. If you don't have them, if you have egg cartons, Miss Debbie simply cut out some pieces to pretend that they're teeth. And a little bowl of water, and you're good to go. Now, when we go into the bathroom in the morning and at night, we take care of our teeth. We get our toothbrush and some toothpaste, and we wet our toothbrush. And we put a little bit of toothpaste on our toothbrush right here, just like so. Now, parents, before we start this activity, or children if you'd like, make sure you get a washable marker, or you could even try a crayon. And you're going to pretend that you are putting some yucky plaque on your teeth. Plaque is what grows on our teeth from all the food we've eaten each day. Now, plaque especially grows when you eat food with lots of sugar, like breads and pastas and candies. They form a lot of plaque on your teeth. So it's very important to make sure that you brush your teeth for 2 minutes. And sometimes it's so hard to know what 2 minutes is. So Miss Debbie suggests saying the ABCs 2 times while you brush your teeth. So you've got your toothbrush, you've got your toothpaste, you're going to wet your toothbrush a little bit, and Miss Debbie's going to start on her egg carton here, and I'm going to sing the ABCs. And I'm going to brush my teeth on the top and on the sides and on the backs and all around to get the plaque off. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Voila! Now, it would take a lot longer if I had 20 teeth to brush, but Miss Debbie's just brushing 2 teeth right now, just to show you. Now, once you are done brushing your teeth, you are going to rinse out your mouth with some water, and then you're going to spit it in the sink and wipe your mouth. And do you know what comes next? Very important, you need to floss your teeth, because look at all this plaque and germs that are still hiding on your teeth. You can't see them, they're invisible, but they are there. And we need to take care of those teeth that we have, because they're the only teeth we get. And if we lose our teeth, we can't eat all the yummy food that we love. We'll have to drink soups and drink drinks, and we'll miss out on all the fun. So, we can use some real dental floss for this activity, or some yarn, or we have some of these fun little flossers that you can use too. And the same thing, you can use an egg carton or some Legos, and you are going to take some Play-Doh or some dough that you can make with some flour and salt and water, and you are going to push it in between the crevices here. And then we are going to floss each tooth. You're going to hold the floss in your hand, one hand holding one end, one hand holding the other, and you're going to put it down nice and tight and pull. Oh, big piece. Miss Debbie got a big piece of plaque and clean that tooth. Then I'm going to put it down in here and pull it out. Oh, got to try again. Put it in, pull it out. And I got that plaque out too, woohoo! So that is why it's so important for us to brush our teeth 2 times a day and make sure that we floss both times when we brush to make sure that we take good care of our teeth. Miss Debbie wants to thank you so much for joining me today. I had so much fun with you learning about teeth, our teeth, animal teeth, why it's so important to keep them clean. So before we end our STEM lesson, let's sing our goodbye song. Here goes. It's time to wave our hands and say goodbye. Goodbye. It's time to wave our hands and say goodbye. Goodbye. We've had lots of fun, my friends, and we'll do it all again. It's time to wave our hands and say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Until we see each other next week, stay happy and healthy. Bye.